Just how do I stay motivated when I've got so much to do?
I know. And that is the question we're going to be answering in this episode of Ask Emma and Tim. Stay there, keep watching.
Welcome to this week's episode of Ask Emma and Tim, the show for British advice professionals who want to break the time for money trap.
Now, I don't know if you've ever had moments where you have got so demotivated you couldn't move, and you've wondered, how on earth do I keep myself going? Ever happened to you? We're going to guess that it does because it happens to so many people that we work with. And you know, one of the reasons is that we get bogged down. Have you ever finished the day, you're absolutely knackered, you sit down and somebody, which you wish they'd never do, asks you the fateful question, what have you done today? And you look at them and realise in that moment, you've done nothing. At least you've actually done a hell of a lot, but it hasn't got you anywhere. And that is the root of this frustration.
Yes, and it is really frustrating. So we're going to show you 4 ways of keeping motivated on a day-to-day basis so that you can remember why on earth you're doing all this. How come you are slogging it out, because that's what it really feels like sometimes, doesn't it, when you have your own business? So the first thing is to absolutely have your vision written up somewhere, or drawn if you would prefer. But have it there shining up on your wall so that you can remember and refer to it every single day. Every single day. And I would do it first thing in the morning. Get into your office, look at your vision and really connect with that vision so that you can remember what it's all for.
And then the next step is to set yourself goals which you know are moving you somewhere towards that vision. So many of us get locked up and tied into tasks and just stuff. You have to make sure that everything you set out to do is heading you in the direction of that vision. And that's the thing that will keep you motivated.
And also what we want you to do is to think about the consequences of getting that vision. So go beyond the vision. Go beyond the successful completion of that vision in your mind and go, well, if I get that, if I achieve that vision, what's going to happen next? What will my life be like when I have that vision? And do the opposite thing too. Just imagine if this time next year you were in the same place and that you hadn't moved any further towards that vision. That would be awful. You know, remind yourself of what's going to happen if you don't take those actions towards that vision. You're not going to get any further down the line if you don't take those actions. So please remind yourselves of both the positive consequences of achieving your vision and the negative consequences of not doing enough to achieve it.
And finally, a very, very, very cool strategy to keep you on track. As a result of this, after we finished, won't be long now, you're going to go out of that door, you're going to go down to your local stationers, you're going to buy yourself a board and you're going to stick it on the wall. And you're going to put 3 things on that board. You're going to have 3 columns. You're going to have a column that says do. These are the things that you have to do that you know are going to move you towards your vision. You're going to have a middle column which says this is what I'm doing. So here are the big tasks that I'm absolutely engaged in now and the priorities that I'm engaged in order to reach that vision. And this is something we forget, there's another column. Do you know what's on top of it? No, of course you don't, because I'm just going to tell you. It says done. So you've got do, doing and done. And the done is really important because done is about what you have done, what you have achieved, all the things that you've had to put in place and that you have put in place to get where you are now. You know, you do deserve a pat on the back sometimes. You're knackered enough, so you might as well have a bit of pleasure. So there you are. Do, doing, done. Go, do.
Very, very important. We don't congratulate ourselves for what we have achieved enough. Please write it down, what you have achieved. So if you found this episode useful, please press the like button and share it with anyone who you think would benefit. And we'd love to hear your experiences of how you stay motivated. So please add your comments in the boxes below. And we'll see you next time. If you're ready to break the time for money trap, visit www.ipacademy.co.uk and sign up for a month's free membership of our Information Product Academy.
And when you do, you'll get immediate access to all the recordings and transcripts from our recent masterclass series, where we interviewed 10 internationally famous information experts who shared their best content with us.